Most parents imagine raising a child who fits neatly into the world's expectations. But life had a different plan for me, for us. I'm the mother of a severely autistic child, the one and only. I also have a second autistic son, and he's significantly more independent. And while I didn't ask for this journey, it's one that I embraced, and it's one that's transformed me. This is my son, Evan. He has level 3 autism, he's not verbal, and he is the most brilliant boy on the face of this planet. And he speaks in so many other ways, even if he doesn't have words. Anyway, I wanted to share 5 things that raising him has taught me. Not just about autism, but about life itself. These are raw, hard-won lessons that you can literally carry into your own challenges. Whatever those challenges may be, they don't have to be about autism or anything. So the first one is mindset. And I'm sure most of you have heard about mindset. Yes, it's starting to sound cliche, but literally it's true. Nobody asks for an autistic child. In my case, yes, I did adopt my son, but let me be clear, I didn't choose autism. I chose to adopt the child that was placed in front of me by God, by the universe, by a calling that was greater than my husband and I, by source. And we were the parents that were matched with this beautiful child. And with that came so many unknowns that every parent faces, whether their child is biological or not. Autism just happened to be part of our story. At first, I asked, why me? I grieved the child I thought that I would have. But then I realized that resisting reality, like what was in front of me, only created more pain. Like I literally, when he first was matched with us, I wanted to fix the autism. I wanted to take it away, like as if it was like an ugly thing. And in many ways, it is an ugly thing. Don't get me wrong. We have like moments of complete despair because of the pain that he goes through. Then the shift came when I stopped asking why me, and I started asking, what is this child here to teach me? And then that mindset turned heartbreak into resilience. And instead of being trapped in the life that I thought I could never get, I started to see the possibility in the life that I was given and in the life that I could create. That is so much more beautiful than I could ever have expected. Leave it to me and my ego brain to create a life in my head, and I am glad the universe took over, because the life in my head was a lot more shallower. And this life is just, I wouldn't change anything about my life at all, ever. The second lesson is surrender. You can plan the perfect family outing, and then boom, an unpredictable meltdown occurs. Right, Evan? Yep, an unpredictable meltdown can certainly change the course of your plans. Yep, yeah. At first I used to fight it. I used to try to force life to match my picture in my head of what I wanted our day to be like or whatever. But then I learned that the tighter I gripped, the more it slipped away. So surrender isn't about giving up. It's about letting go of the illusion of control. It's saying, this moment isn't what I had planned, but this moment is here. How can I greet it with grace? How can I create something that's beyond what I ever expected out of this moment? And that changed everything about the way we live life with 2 autistic sons. Because whether you're raising an autistic child or just navigating all the trials and tribulations of life, things rarely go according to plan. The ones who thrive aren't the ones who control. It's the ones who adapt. The third lesson came from my background in UX design. So UX stands for user experience. So user experience design is the field that I've been in for the last 20 or so years. But in simplest terms, UX is about creating products, apps, or user experiences that actually work for the people using them. It's about empathy, it's about testing, and it's about constant iteration so that you continuously have a product that works. And when you're raising a severely autistic child, life becomes that ultimate UX project. I often joked with my coworkers that my son is my UX design project, and literally he is. I take the principles of UX design and I apply it to creating a beautiful life. with my son and my family. So, like literally what worked yesterday might fall apart today. So instead of expecting perfection, I started approaching life like a designer. Trying something, observing, learning from it, and then adjusting. A meltdown, that's not a failure, it's feedback. A breakthrough, that's not permanent. It's a prototype that worked, and it may not work tomorrow. So you have to keep reiterating on that prototype, and you have to keep you have to keep building fixes and creating new versions of the product, which is my life. Evan agrees. You want to go in? I don't know. He sees something over there and he wants it. Okay, this way of thinking freed me from perfectionism. It taught me to stay flexible, to stay creative, to get curious. And it's not just as a mom, but as a human being. And it turns out those same principles can transform anybody's life. Leading with empathy, testing what works, and continuously evolving, because nothing is permanent. So at first I tried to pull my son into my world of schedules and expectations. But then I realized maybe he was pulling me towards something better. And when I slowed down and just joined him in the moment, time literally expanded and stress faded. Suddenly life wasn't about racing to the next milestone. It was about noticing the magic that was in front of me, that I thought I was trying to make, but I didn't have to make it because it was already in front of me. Presence isn't small, it's everything. And it's where healing happens, it's where connection happens, it's where joy manifests. My son taught me that without saying a single word. And the fifth lesson is about redefining success. Before autism, success to me meant huge milestones. It meant going to university, getting a career, getting all these achievements, moving up the ladder, driving a nice car, living in a nice place, etc., etc. But my son may never hit those traditional milestones. So what is success now? For me, success is my son trying a new food and liking it. It's my son making it through the store without a major meltdown. It's laughter echoing through the house after a super hard day. Redefining success taught me this: comparison is poison, and progress is the real measure. And when you stop chasing someone else's idea of success, you start living a life that actually belongs to you. You stop running a race that was never yours to begin with. And I'm getting teary-eyed about this because it's such a profound realization that didn't happen to me overnight. It happened to me over years of just being a mom with an autistic son. And I was literally chasing the wrong thing for so long. So mindset, surrender, design thinking, being present, and redefining success. Those are the 5 things raising my autistic son has taught me about life. And here's the truth. Evan just changed into pajamas. Even if you're not an autistic parent, these lessons apply to you too. Because every single one of us will face moments when life hands us cards that we didn't ask for. What if the very thing you think is holding you back is actually the thing that is here to set you free? Thanks for watching. If this resonated with you, I would love for you to subscribe. I'll be sharing more real, honest lessons from parenting, from adoption, from travel, and from the beautifully messy journey that we have raising a neurodiverse family. And remember, your struggles can either break you or they can remake you. The choice is yours. And this is Kanta. I don't know. Oops. I have no idea if his barks were coming through when I was making that video, but this is the one that was barking in the background.